Going on, everybody? Mr. Gold, Reverend Elite here with another Double Shot Sunday live stream. And in this Double Shot Sunday live stream, as you could tell, it is American Long Haul season. And we are going to start the road going to Boston, Boston, Massachusetts, baby. That's where we're going to start off. That's where we're going to start our journey from Great Falls to Boston. So let's get it started, shall we? I'll begin the first half of Double Shot Sunday. Mrs. G will start the second half. All strategies have been put into place. I hope everybody's having a good Sunday morning. Hopefully we can get things started. I know a lot of things have been different along the way, but it's been challenging for the last few days. But I'm going to try a different way once. I don't know if this would work. I don't know if this will work, but we will see. We shall see. It's a little bit of a strategy game. You know, I'm gonna try to take 15, go up, and go through the snow, through Thunder Bay, going through the Canadian wilderness. I'm gonna try going through that way to get to Boston. And if that works, then that'll be the greatest thing that's ever happened. So that way I can avoid all way stations along the way. This is a strategy I'm willing to play out. I'd like to say good morning to those who participated in the chat. Good morning, Mrs. G. Good morning to Indian Princess. Mrs. G, thank you for being a supporter to the stream. Thank you for being a mod and supporter to the stream. And thank you for being the first person to say hi in the chat. I really do appreciate that. Indian Princess, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to see you in the chat. Thank you for being a mod and supporter to the stream. We're off to a good start this morning. We got 2 likes. Let's get her going. We have no people watching. That's okay. You know, we just started. It's a little bit early. Of course, we just started. Playing off of a strategy, of course. We're on the road to Boston, Massachusetts, which is Mrs. G's hometown in the game, of course, and I'm going to run a red light. But I'm just playing off of a strategy here. You know, it don't hurt to play off of a strategy, you know, but if this works, if I go through the Canadian wilderness like I would anticipated, then this should work perfectly fine because I can avoid all way stations along the way. Of course, I wasn't anticipating any company. I wasn't anticipating on running that red light. I know that for sure. But a person can't help it, though. Now I'm going to run off this strategy. I'll show you guys what kind of strategy I'm working on here. Here's the map. There's me right there. The way I'm going to work this strategy is, this is like a strategy here. Now I know a lot of people of you don't like it. I know you guys don't like me talking along the way, but hey, hear me out. Hear the strategy out, okay? Just hear me out on the strategy. So I'm going to take 15, and I'm going to go through the Canadian wilderness. I'm going to go through Winnipeg, Thunder Bay. Go the way that I went years ago from Boston to Vancouver. Go through the Canadian wilderness. But I'll be hitting only one way station. I'd rather hit one way station than hit 3 or 4 and go to New York. So yeah, this is only the first half. So here we go. We're going to play out the strategy. I know YouTube is trying to do this again. Of course, try to tell me like, oh, we're not going to let you stream again. Well, it's probably my phone that's probably telling me like, oh, I'm not going to do this right now. Well, to be honest, I don't care what the phone thinks, to be honest. Alright, now since I got a slower truck, now I'll put this thing in manual. So that way I can gain speed going through the snow. And try to put this thing in cruise control. There we go. Now we're in cruise control. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out of manual now. Go into my options. And you want to look for gameplay. Then you turn this back from manual to automatic. Load count today is 12 because it is Double Shot Sunday. Let's remember, it is Double Shot Sunday, so the load count is going to be 12. 6 for me to begin the first half. The other 6 will be in the second half with Mrs. G. Because it's split down the middle. So first things first, I will only be hitting one way station along the way during my strategy, and I hope this works. I'm a little bit nervous right now. Guys, I am not kidding. I am really, really nervous about this strategy right now. I'm really nervous with my strategy being in play. I'm not sure if I believe that. If it's blue and dry and looking good. I'm not sure if I can believe that. Because we're in the snow right now. So far, so good. The strategy's been paying off. This is load number 1 of 6 to begin the first half. My strategy is to go to Boston. Well, let's see. I want to view my journal before I get anywhere near close. So my strategy is Boston. I've been to Santa Cruz, been to New York, been to Dallas, been to Chicago, been to Los Angeles so far, Las Vegas. So I got 2 of the hospitals out of the way. My quest is to go to Boston. Been to Washington, D.C., been to Nashville. Been to Atlanta. And been up to Great Falls. Now I'm going to Boston. My quest is to go to Boston, go to Thunder Bay, and to some other places, of course. As you can tell, something's gone completely wrong here. All right, so my plans are to go to Boston, Memphis, New Orleans, Houston. Boston is number 1. Memphis number 2. No, actually, Thunder Bay, them are the big haul trips that I'm going to try to do. Them are my 6 loads. I'm very confident in my 6 loads. And I'm not going to let nothing change that. I know downtime is at 1 o'clock, but I don't know. Will I get it done by 1 o'clock? We'll just have to wait and see. Put my wipers on. This is load number 1. The first trip to Boston. Now I'll be heading from Boston to New York to pick up my next load going to St. Louis. Now I'll be moving from St. Louis to Memphis to pick up my next load going to New Orleans. Then from there, from New Orleans, go up to Thunder Bay. And from Thunder Bay to Miami. Them are the 6. I'm going to advance the clock. Let's go 24. So that way I can get rid of some of this traffic. Put my emergency brake on. Kind of slow the truck down. When I thought you asked me for a traffic report. I guess he was asking for a weather report. I thought that truck driver was asking for a traffic report, but I guess I got that one wrong. So my first mistake of the day. Playing off of a strategy. That's what I'm doing. Should probably get some gas. And that's what I'm going to do. Let's fuel up this beast. If you guys are just tuning in to this Double Shot Sunday 18 Wheels of Steel American Long Haul, I am on the road to Boston, playing off of a strategy to go through the Canadian wilderness. And if the strategy pays off, this could be my best. This could be my best strategy yet. Put this thing back in cruise control. Let the truck coast. So far, so good so far. But I have been stopped by a cop for running the red light. That's a $4,500 fee. Now let's hope I get this right. Whoa, that was close. I'm not gonna let... I'm gonna perform my 6 loads. If you guys are enjoying this Double Shot Sunday 18 Wheels of Steel American Long Haul live stream, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn those notification bells on in case I go live again with another Double Shot Sunday 18 Wheels of Steel American Long Haul live stream. And guys, thank you so much for your amazing support. Without you guys, there wouldn't be no Double Shot Sunday 18 Wheels of Steel American Long Haul live stream. And I really do appreciate that. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your honesty and respect and your amazing support. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this, and I love you guys, you're like internet family or something like that. God bless you all. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for your amazing support. Without you guys, there wouldn't be no Mr. Gold Ribbon Elite YouTube channel. I really do appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. God bless you all. Hang on, guys. I'm going to start a poll. See what you guys think of this strategy. Let me put my truck back in cruise control mode, so that way I can start up this poll. Let me pause the game for a minute, so that way I can type it down. Guys, just keep refreshing. I'll keep refreshing the stream on my end. Okay, in the poll, do you like this strategy that I'm doing? Yes or no? Because so far, it's been doing pretty good for me so far. Like I said, this is load number 1 of 6. Because I begin the first half of Double Shot Sunday. I was kind of planning to save this trip for Sunday. I was kind of planning to save this trip for today. And now today has finally come for that trip to Boston. I got my wipers going. Yes, I do. We just went through Winnipeg. We're going through the Canadian wilderness right now. That is my strategy. I've only hit one way station out of them all today. Not only I got stopped by a cop for running a red light. That was a $4,500 penalty on my end. Plus suffering a $5,715 fine for an ABI check that failed. Hey, Law Cardinal, what's up? Good morning to you, my man. How you doing this morning, my man? Everything's going good. Everything's going good. My strategy is well in place here. Going to Boston. Going through the Canadian wilderness. Hoping to get my load count up to 6 to end the first half of Double Shot Sunday, which I'm determined to get all 6 in today before downtime. And I'm not going to let YouTube stand in the way of it. They can try to interfere in the live stream. Black Cardinal, I still play GTA. Yeah, I still play GTA, but San Andreas. I don't. I played GTA San Andreas, of course, but GTA 5 I can't be online because I can't be on GTA 5 because I don't have PS Plus anymore. Otherwise, I'd be doing GTA 5 again, but I have to do San Andreas for right now until I get my PS Plus back, on which that's about $80, of course, for PS Plus. But I still do GTA. I still do. I still do Fortnite too. So. Time to put the emergency brake on. Yeah, that's why. Because my PlayStation Plus expired not that long ago, so I only had about 2-week trial in order to do GTA Online for PS Plus, but I will get back on the GTA. I will, as soon as possible. You know, get back on GTA 5, continue to grind and stuff like that. But the only way I can do that for right now is on Xbox. Is on Xbox New Gen for right now. You know, something really strange happened last night. You know, I don't know what happened, but Indian Princess, my friend Indian Princess, just up and quit and left Fortnite last night. Just up and quit Fortnite. Yeah, Law Carton Larry, that's what I do too. You know, that's what I do too. I buy it yearly. I buy the one for 12 months. I believe that's what it is. Yeah, for the one for 12 months. I get that one for yearly. I'm hoping to get my PS Plus back in November. But last night it seemed so strange. It felt so strange that my friend Indian Princess up and quit Fortnite last night because me and her, we were playing Lego Fortnite last night. So, and I was working on her valley. I was working in I was working along with her in my Lego Fortnite world, and help her build her village and stuff. And she said she didn't want to play no more, and she up and left. So I said to myself, well, something was wrong, and it really hit me hard because normally Mrs. Fortnite doesn't give up on playing Fortnite with me. So I had a little pep talk with her a little early this morning before the stream, and she said we'll get back on there Tuesday night. Hopefully Tuesday we'll be streaming some Fortnite again. Hopefully we get to see Indian Princess for Lego Fortnite. Hopefully. So another thing happened to me as well too on Friday. Okay, so Friday afternoon, I went up to Citgo, went up to the gas station, right? And I put in about $20 worth in gas. And my client said like, "Oh, here's $20 for you. I'll put it on my card. I'll put it on my prepaid debit card and everything like that." So I went up to the gas station, put $20 worth in gas in. All of a sudden, when I swiped her card, it said decline. The machine said it was declined. Like, I said to myself, well, how can that be? She put about $20 on that card. So I swiped it again for the second time. Declined. And I said to myself, well, that's strange. Because when I looked outside on the gas pumps there, normally they accept American Express cards. So I swiped it one more time. Third time did not work. It was declined. So I had to call up my neighbor, and he bailed me out. And it was nice of my neighbor. I had a couple of people that wanted to help me, that wanted to help and pay the gas for me, and I really appreciated those who wanted to help, pinch in and help, but I was kind of waiting for my neighbor. So I called him up, and he said, I'll be down there in about 5-10 minutes. Sure enough, 5-10 minutes later, he comes down with his scooter, and he bails me out. On which I was very grateful to have him right there. So me and him made a deal, of course. He said either I can pay him back the $20 that I owe him, or give him a free ride up to Appleton. And I said to my neighbor, well, instead of owing you the $20, instead of owing $20 to you, I'll just give you a free ride up to Appleton. So whenever I go up to Appleton again, I owe my neighbor that. So I'm very grateful that my neighbor came down and bailed me out that day. So I agreed to giving him a free ride instead of charging him $20 for gas. So a free ride. Yeah, that seems weird though. It just seems weird though, Larry, though. Because when I brought the card back home, when I brought it back here, and when Indian Princess renewed her Fortnite crew and everything, it worked for some reason. And I said, me and Mrs. G looked at each other, and we looked at each other, and we said, like, huh, that's weird, because normally that $20 was supposed to be gone, but nope, here it worked for some reason. So I don't know what the issue was. I was gonna call that car company, but I decided not to, because that was kind of strange to me, It seemed kind of strange to me that day that it somehow worked. I never had anything that would ever happen to me like that. Never. Not in my 29 years of my life. I've never had anything like that happen to me. I only had it declined once, not 3 times. But that was pretty strange. That was a pretty strange thing that I would thought I'd share with you guys on that. Share that story with you guys and stuff like that. That was a pretty strange day, of course. I'm not gonna lie. Friday was pretty strange. So we have only one person saying that they like this strategy. Okay, so only one vote saying they like the strategy of me going through the Canadian wilderness, which has been doing very good so far. Do you guys want me to save it just in case? Yes or no? Because if this trailer gets damaged along the way, the strategy's thrown out the window. I think I should save it just in case, though. I'll just put it as a new save for right now. Let's save it for now. No, I don't want to exit the game. I'm going to return to the game. But yeah, that was pretty strange. I'm not gonna lie though. One of the strangest days. Yeah, Larry, that's one thing. I did what you would want me to do, save the game. So I did it. So I put it as a new save for right now. Because you never know with these guys hauling boat trailers around. Because what happens if you run right into them, or run into a barrier or something? That trailer could easily be damaged, and the strategy could be thrown right out the window. And trust me, we all don't want that. I don't think any of us wants that strategy to be thrown out the window. So I'm trying my best to navigate through the Canadian wilderness like I did years ago from Boston to Vancouver. From the Boston to Vancouver trip years ago when I was out by my grandpa's house at that time. This is my road course. I'm very familiar with it from years ago. Kind of hoping he would say a traffic report. Okay, let's see if this truck can gain some speed. So far, so good. The strategy's in place. The toughest challenge is yet to come. Like I said, guys, this is load number 1 of 6. This is the first half of Double Shot Sunday. I got complete 6 out of 12 in order for Mrs. G to go tonight. Mrs. G's got her strategy in place, so we'll get to see her later on in the second half. But first, let's see how my strategy plays out. I know a lot of you guys are saying like, oh, he says that Mrs. G's going to be going tonight, and he never does it. Well, this time, when I say that she's going to go tonight, she's going to go tonight. We're going to do it tonight. I know it. We're going to do it. Whoa, I don't know if I want to go that way. That way would lead me right into Montreal. Right into Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn territory. Yeah, Larry, you ain't lying. It's gonna be a hot one. It's gonna be a hot one today. It's been hot yesterday in Wisconsin. It was plenty hot during the Packer game last night. during the Packer game yesterday afternoon, I should say. Correction, yesterday afternoon, because it was about 80 degrees over here in Wisconsin. It was pretty hot. I imagine it's gonna be a pretty hot one today. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I imagine it's gonna be hot today. Which I believe the Green Bay Packers won last night. Hey, thumbs up for the Green Bay Packers. How about them Packers? I tell you, how about them Green Bay Packers? 30-7. They beat Baltimore Ravens 30-7 yesterday afternoon. Pretty excited for that one. I was pretty happy to see the Packers win. Oh boy. Larry, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of are you like a Detroit Lions fan or what? Because I know you don't like the Packers. I'm not sure, but I could be wrong though. Because I know we got a lot of different guys out there that are we probably have a lot of cheeseheads in Wisconsin here somewhere watching. I know we got Bears fans, we got Falcons fans, I imagine we have every fan out there that's a different type of team. There are fans of different teams right now. Larry, no, I'm surprised you brought that up because A&W hasn't been doing that lately in Wisconsin here. Last time that A&W did give out burgers or something like that, the last time they did that is when Jordy Nelson was still around. And they did the 87-cent burgers, Jordy Nelson burgers, but ever since then, nope, they have not done anything like that for quite some time. A&W hasn't done anything like that for quite some time. Which I believe is a shame because it brings in good business. You know, I see Arby's up in Shawano there. You know, they have a real good deal on roast beef sandwiches for like when you get in there and stuff like that. Yeah, I kind of figured you were a Lions fan. I kind of figured that. But you know, it is what it is. You know, I can't judge. I'm most likely a Falcons fan, but I do support my Green Bay Packers though. I'm most likely an Atlanta Falcons fan, but my Falcons lost, and we played like kids against the Jaguars, 31-0. We got shut out. I don't know about the Atlanta Falcons this year, guys. I don't know about them. If you guys are an Atlanta Falcons fan, you better watch out, because the Falcons didn't do all that good during the preseason. I imagine the Lions did pretty good during their preseason games. I imagine. Yeah, them burgers were the bomb back in the day, of course, at A&W. But I wish A&W could do something like that again, you know, but they probably won't, because that's been a long time, you know. Things change over time. But I see that A&W's got that Captain Crunch what is it? Cereal shake or something like that? Some kind of Captain Crunch cereal shake, something like that. Some kind of breakfast shake looks like. I've been kind of tempted to try it. If I do try it, I'll make sure I make it into a new series. I'll probably create it into a new series that Mr. Gold Rev Elite tries this new item. Maybe that would be a good new series for me to try new stuff. I don't know if anyone would like that, but it would be cool though to see me, if you guys want to see me try new stuff. I think that should be a new series. I know a lot of people would love to see football games on my YouTube channel. I know they would. A lot of people would, because I have about 6 votes there. Yeah, Larry. Yeah, that's the thing. I still may be a young pup yet, but when I get to your age, then I'll start feeling old. But I'm still a young pup yet. I know that. I know I'm still a young pup, but wait till I get to your age, and I'll start feeling old once the new generation starts coming along. Coming along strong, I should say. I just had a hard time trying to figure out the words that I wanted to say. But yeah, gas prices here in Wisconsin has been getting tough. Even going out to eat is even expensive. Oh boy. I don't know what to say about that, of course, but yeah, I know the cost of living is outrageous. It is, you know. The economy sucks the way it is now. You can't even get anything cheap nowadays, like the good old days, of course, like a candy bar, like my grandpa said was back in, like you can get stuff back in my grandpa's days at a quarter. Nowadays when you want to buy something, the cost of living is outrageous. Pizzas are $8 or $9 at a grocery store right about now, which that's unusual at the moment. Ice cream is about $6 or $7. It's about $7 or $8. Like, man, the cost of living is really outrageous here in Wisconsin, and no matter where it is in the world. Yeah, I know, 50 cents back in the day. Candy bars like that were 50 cents back in the day. I think vehicles were about 300 or 400 back in the day or something like that. Now, some vehicles cost even 1,000 back in the day or something like that. But now with vehicles nowadays, when you get a new vehicle, it's about 50, 60, all the way to 100,000 nowadays. It's really expensive. Yeah, exactly. You know, that's exactly what I was thinking, because for me though, with me making less money and with the price and everything like that on my food stamps, which I get 203 on my food stamps every time, you know, with the price of living nowadays and the groceries now, it's just getting expensive. Like I'm spending over $100 worth in groceries already. And I know a lot of people feel, I know a lot of people that are watching feel that way too, because the cost of living's gotta be outrageous no matter where you are in the state, you know. No matter if it's gas prices, food prices, alcohol prices, I know that's going up. Even you can't even afford buying a carton of smokes anymore. A carton of smokes nowadays is about $80, $90 now. Just for one carton. Yeah, I remember that. I remember we went out camping. Took us about $20 just to get there and back. Nowadays, it takes about $20 to $40 now. Takes about more than that. Takes more than $20 now to go out camping again. It's probably going to take about $20 to $40. It's probably going to take about $30 to $40 now just to stick in the gas tank. That's hard. A lot of people can't survive on that. With me owing Social Security over $142 a month every time, just in back pay, of course, which I should be down to $2,000 or near close to it. It sucks for me living off of $700 a month. It's like nobody can understand now. Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking too. It's probably worth $60 now, of course. But back to my situation though, with me paying Social Security back in back pay, that hurts. It's not easy for me to live off of $700 a month. It's not easy for me. You know, that's a lot of stuff that there's a lot of bills that I need to pay, and there's, and it's just hard for me to save money now, of course, and when you want to take your car up to get it repaired or something like that. It's pretty hard to do. Larry, I wish I know. I wish I would know, but I guess I didn't sign up for the extra benefits back in December of 2023. And I don't know why I owe Social Security over $3,000, but it is what it is. I'm just trying to survive. Try to do the best that I can. Even though it's rough, but I'm trying to make the best of it. It's not easy, I can tell you. My life so far hasn't been easy for the last few years. It's hard to do anything. To me, it feels like I'm rendered useless right now. Well, look at this. We're in Boston, baby. We're in Mrs. G's hometown of Boston. We're in my friend's hometown. For the first time today, we're in Boston. Woo! I tell you, that was close. Damn, that's tough. $100 a month? Your mom only gets only $100 through Social Security? That's tough. And I imagine it's not easy living off of that. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to sound mean or rude or anything like that, but it just seems kind of tough, you know. It's kind of hard to do what you know. What are you gonna do with $100? You know. How much, Larry, if you don't mind me asking, how much does she owe Lil Bev, of course, if you don't mind me asking, you know? I know it's none of my business, but if you don't mind me asking, you know. I know it's none of my business, but I thought I'd ask. I understand, you know, I understand that she gets military benefits, yeah, of course. All right, guys, let's see if the strategy see if my strategy paid off. We're in my wife's hometown, Mrs. G's hometown of Boston. Oh, Lil Bit was using her social security number, and now your mom has to pay it all back? Wow. It's like identity theft or something like that. You know, that's not right for Lil Bev to do that to your mom like that and try to be an identity thief, you know, and then you know that to me that don't seem right to me, having identity theft and everything like that, using somebody else's security, using your mom's social security number, and then having her all pay social security back. That's like one of the worst things of them all. Yeah, I can't believe she would do something like that. I can't believe that, you know, I can't believe she would do such a thing like that. You know, I would never do that to anyone that I truly care about, you know, because if I did that, I'd probably go to jail, you know, or be stuck paying Social Security back. You know, it's bad enough that she's not. Oh, she's way different now than. So you're saying is that Lil Bev is way different now than what she was years ago. No, I haven't seen much of Junior at all. Last time I heard from my mom is he's living down in Cloverleaf Lakes. But I don't hardly see much of him anymore. Not like not back in the days though. Well, strategy paid off. You have delivered the cargo. Your payment $28,575. Damage penalty $0. How about that, guys? We made it, and the strategy paid off. I'm excited. First load of the day is in the books. My trip to Great Falls, from Great Falls to Boston, was a success. The strategy paid off. I've only hit one way station. That was like one of the perfect strategies of all time. Right there. Alright. Let me park the truck for a minute. Let me end the poll here. Let me end this poll. I want to start up another poll here. Hold on, I know my truck's moving. I know it. There, let me put it like that for now. Yeah, I kind of think that the chat is kind of lagging as well a little bit. But Lock Cardinal, hey, if you gotta go, hey, I appreciate you stopping in, my man. I hope you have a great night. I hope you have a great day, my man. All right, guys, I started up a new poll. Should I move empty to New York to grab a load to go to St. Louis? Yes, no, or should I stay in Boston and grab a load? What do you guys think? Where do you want me to pick up load number 2? Should I go empty to New York, or should I stay here in Boston? Because I added a poll option to that yes or no question. Hang on, let me delete that poll. That sounded rhetorical. Let me delete that poll. Let me take that poll down. That one sounded rhetorical. Yeah, start a poll. What should I do? All right, what should I do? Stay in Boston and grab load number 2, or move empty to New York and grab load number 2? What do you guys think? What should I do? Because I am in Boston. What should I do? I think I have a pretty good feeling on what I want to do for load number 2. I really want to. Downtime today will be at 2 o'clock. And I have a pretty good feeling, or unless if all 6 loads out of the 12, unless if all 6 get delivered, that's when downtime will begin. I have a pretty good feeling on what I want to do. Okay, that was load number 1. I have a good feeling on what I want to do. I have a good feeling on what I want to do here, so I'm going to trust my instincts on this one. My strategy has now changed. I was going to stay in Boston and grab a load, but now, I don't know what I should do now. But I do have 6 loads. I got to come up with 6. So I'll figure it out. For load number 2. Something's telling me to go to Memphis. Something's telling me to make a trip down to Memphis. From New York to Memphis. I just have a good feeling about it. And I think that's where I'm going to go. So I can go to Washington, D.C. or Boston. The only one that's left is Seattle. On which I'm not planning to go that way. I'm going to stay true to what I was going to do. And move empty.
What's the 10 and 13 up ahead? Looking good for your hand. Copy that. Thanks.
Because there ain't no MC food plant up here in Boston. The only place that I would know that would have an MC food plant would be New York. On the schedule, downtime is at 1 o'clock, or unless all 6 loads get delivered to complete the first half of Double Shot Sunday. Which load number 1 is in the books. Load number 2, I'm picking up in New York and heading for Memphis. Oh, Goldraven, you got to plan a trip to Seattle. We'll see. We'll see if I'll plan a trip going to Seattle. If I do plan a trip to go up to Seattle, I'll probably wait and save it. So I'm moving empty to New York. New York, New York. Why does it have to always rain on my parade? It's only 10:55. And that's what happens when I look at the clock, of course. I lose track of the trailer and get jackknifed. I jackknifed my own trailer. So I'm going after load number 2. We're planning a trip to go to Memphis. We're going to Memphis, Tennessee this time.
Looks like a bandit crossing. Better watch for him.
I could turn around and go to Indianapolis. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't want to get caught for speeding, so. And I don't want to jackknife my trailer again either. Which I didn't mean to hit that truck. I just wanted to see how everybody would have felt in the poll to see what I should do. You know? So I put the poll out there. I didn't know what I would do. But I'm gonna stay true to my word and come down here to grab load number 2. It's either Indianapolis or Memphis. Where will I go? I got it nailed down to 2 good places to grab load number 3. Either one of them would be a really good place to grab load number 3.
Yeah, we got a traffic report up ahead. Shot ahead. Let's do it to it. 10-4.
And it's only 11 o'clock and we've only been live for 2 hours. For almost 2 hours almost. Been live for almost 2 hours. And downtime will be in less than an hour from now at 1 o'clock. Which I know I said 2, but it's actually 1. Or unless all 6 loads are delivered. Who knows, guys? You might be in for a bonus extra load. We could do bonus extra loads here. Could shorten. I don't know if this will make any difference. I'm making the load count goal any. I don't know if this will make the load count goal any better than what it is now, because we have 12. But there is a bonus attached to it. Some extra loads. The extra load count goal is 3. So I could actually put in 8 loads. If Mrs. G completes her 6, she can get an extra 3 loads in as a bonus, as an extra incentive. So the load count goal is 12 plus the bonus. That would be about 18 loads. 9 loads for me. Well, 6 loads for me plus the 3 bonus loads to make it 9. 6 loads for Mrs. G and 3 bonus loads for her as well if she wants it. Whoa! Stop myself there. That would be a huge bonus right there. 3 extra loads added on to that load count. But that's if we want it, though. That's if I want to. That's a bonus. That's just an extra bonus. That's just an extra incentive. In case if they get all 6 complete. That's what the poll down there should have been. Turns out that's not the case with the pole down there, so I'll have to end that one too. I'll start up a poll about that and see if you see an extra incentive. Low count goal is 12. Because it is Double Shot Sunday, because I split it down the middle. All right, load number 2 will be on its way here shortly. Let me end this poll real quick, since no one decided to do any of that. Would you like to see me All right, there's a new poll down here, and it says here, would you like to see me, Mr. Gold Raven Elite, haul extra loads after the 6 loads are in the books? Would you like to see it? Yes or no? After the 6 loads are complete. Well, Memphis pays more. The trip to Memphis pays over $22,549, but the trip to Bismarck, that pays at $32,658. But this trip down to Guaymas, Mexico, pays at $55,000. Los Angeles pays at $59,000. Now remember, that's where I went last time. I'm going to stay true to my word. Go to Memphis. I'd rather go to Memphis than to LA. We'll see in the extra load count. We'll see if that would be accomplished. All right, let's go ahead and save it. Turn my wipers off. Go ahead and save this trip. Return game. Whoop. All right. Off to Memphis we go. Turn my hazards on just in case. And I know I'm driving in the wrong lane. Whoa! Hello! That was close. Never again will I do that. That was close. All right, what's the strategy? I know a lot of you guys are saying like, Gold Raven, what's your strategy? Which way are you going on the map? Well, the strategy is simple. Take Interstate 80 to Interstate 81. and take 81 to 40, and that'll get me right to Memphis easily. That's my strategy. And that'll pick up load number 3 going from there and take 55 down to New Orleans. And I know what you guys are saying. I know what you guys are going to say. Like, Gold Raven, that's an easy route. That's an easy route for you to go down New Orleans. That's true. It is an easy route for me to go down New Orleans. But the trip I want you guys to see is the one that I'm going to do. The one going to Thunder Bay. That's a trip I want you to see. That's load number 4, by the way. That poll down there for the extra incentive is still down there yet. If you guys want to vote on that extra incentive, do you guys want to see me haul more extra loads after the 6 loads are in the books? It's down there. The poll is open. Polls are open. All you gotta do is put in your vote. Or are you guys happy with the 6 loads? Because I am going to go from New Orleans to Thunder Bay. That'll be the big trip right there. That's load number 4. Load number 2 is going to Memphis. This is load number 2 of 6. In the first half of Double Shot Sunday. Yeah, I can tell I'm going to need some gas here soon. That's probably why I need to get on Interstate 81 somehow and find a gas station and fast. Otherwise, I'll be out of gas before I even know it. Probably should have thought this through first. So off to Memphis we go. And after Memphis we go to New Orleans.
Anyone out there with the weather report? It's blue and dry, looking good. 10-4 and thanks for the comeback.
Like I said, downtime's at 1 o'clock. Low count goal is 12. For me, it's 6. Low count goal for me is 6 loads out of 12. Because it is Double Shot Sunday. Low count goal for me is 6 loads out of 12. That's what I should have said the first time, and I apologize. I apologize. My apologies. My low count goal is 6. Is 6 loads out of the 12. Mrs. G will have the other 6 loads going for the second half. But for me, I could have an extra incentive bonus. If I complete the low count goal, which is 6, I could be handed 2 to 3 extra loads as an extra bonus, as an extra incentive. Because it is Double Shot Sunday. Oh boy, I need to get some gas here soon. Otherwise, I'm gonna be out. Probably should have thought this through before I left New York. And I would hate to make an emergency call. But boy, that trip to Boston took a lot out of the truck, took a lot of gas out of the truck. And this trip going to Memphis is going to be another one. The trip to Thunder Bay is going to be no different. And where do I go from Thunder Bay? That will be to be decided. Now, the only nearby gas station is hopefully if I make it right there, which is the way station. But there is one in Washington, D.C., but I have to abandon my trailer in order to go there. Low count goal for me is 6, and 6 loads. And on top of that, since it is Double Shot Sunday, an extra bonus gets thrown in. If I complete all 6 loads out of 12, I could get an extra incentive bonus of 2 to 3 extra loads. But that extra incentive bonus will not be included in that low count goal of 12. The Double Shot Sunday load count is 12. But for me, it's 6 to begin the first half, with an extra incentive on top of it. What should I do? Abandon the trailer and get gas for the truck, or take my chances, hoping I can make it to the gas station, to the weigh station down there? Hopefully make it to the gas and weigh station down there. What do I do? I could just sacrifice my trailer, park the trailer, park the truck, and just park the trailer. And go into Washington, D.C. and get gas. I'd rather take my chances. What do I got to lose?
Anyone out there with a weather report?
What do I got to lose here? I gotta go for it.
I know that we're window wash here soon.
With that needle being on empty. With that needle being close to empty. I gotta go for it. I can't let an extra incentive go by. I can't let an extra incentive opportunity to slip through my hands. I can't do that. If I want that extra incentive, I gotta complete all 6 in order to get it. So that means all 6 loads have to be in. I got 1 of 6. That trip to Boston counts. Memphis will be number 2. New Orleans 3. Thunder Bay 4. Plus that'll leave me with 2 more. But I could turn around and say, no, I'm not going to Thunder Bay. I could go to St. Louis if I wanted to. And I'm going to change it. I'm going to change load number 4 going to St. Louis. Number 5 will go to Thunder Bay. Number 5 will either go to Thunder Bay or Des Moines. And I'll leave the trip to Thunder Bay for last. And that's probably what I'm thinking. I'll leave that trip to Thunder Bay for last. That'll be load number 6. Got 1 of 6. Yeah, I know my weight check is complete. But I need gas though. Well, thank God I made it. Thank God I made it to the gas station. I took my chances. All right. Let's go to Memphis, New Orleans, St. Louis, Des Moines, and Thunder Bay. Those are my load numbers. Thunder Bay will be number 6. That'll be the final. I was going to go from New Orleans to Thunder Bay, but I went and changed it. Went and changed it at the last second. But I could stay true to my word though. And still go to Thunder Bay for load number 4. Antec loads 5 to Des Moines. And number 6 could be St. Louis. We'll see what happens. It's gonna be an interesting way on how I pick this, on how I do it. Double shot Sunday low count is 12. 6 for me, 6 for Mrs. G to begin the second half. Mrs. G begins the second half by hauling her 6. But if any one of us completes our destined load count, which is 6 of 12, the double shot Sunday bonus will be an extra incentive for us to haul 2 or 3 loads on top of it, but it will not count towards the load count. Which, that's, to me, I think that's a huge disappointment to me, because if I threw in the extra incentive and if those extra loads don't count towards the double shot Sunday load count, then what's the point in doing it? You know, I know a lot of people are going to be saying the same thing. I want to make sure them extra incentive loads get counted to the load count, because I want them to count. But that's an extra incentive if I want it before downtime. Hey, Batman, what's up, my man? Nice to see you in the chat, my man. How you doing this morning, Batman? It's been a while since I last heard from you. How have you been? Thank you for being a mod and support the stream. Batman, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, my man. You know, doing what I do best, you know. I had a successful first trip to Boston, which I got rewarded over $25,000. Off to Memphis, Tennessee, of course, with another load over $22,000. But in case if you missed it, Batman, I shared a story with everybody at during the first part of the Double Shot Sunday, because something really interesting happened to me on Friday. Yeah, I understand, Batman. I know you've been busy for the last few days, with work and exploring the world. That's what I've been doing as well too. I've been busy with doing other things. Been busy doing book writing sessions and stuff like that. And out seeing what everybody else is doing. Helping out my mom and stuff like that. But let me give you guys a little recap. For those who are just tuning in, welcome to the Double Shot Sunday 18 Wheels of Steel American Long Haul live stream. The Double Shot Sunday low count is 12. The low count goal for me is 6. Plus, Here's an extra incentive. On top of that, if I complete all 6 of my loads, I could get an extra incentive of a bonus of 2 to 3 extra loads being hauled in. But will they count going towards the low count goal? That's the question. On which it should. Because it is Double Shot Sunday. I gotta complete 6 loads in order to get the extra incentive. Downtime is at 1 o'clock, or unless if all 6 loads are completed. Mrs. G will start the second half of Double Shot Sunday with the 6 loads that will complete the Double Shot Sunday load count of 12. Yeah, Batman, the reason why my hazard lights are on because I want the traffic to think like my truck's broke down or something like that, so that way I can Batman, I don't think I'll be playing Fortnite tonight, but I will Tuesday. Tuesday night I'll be playing Fortnite. Oh, got caught for speeding. Because Mrs. G wants to start her run tonight in this game as well. So if it wasn't for the Double Shot Sunday low count goal, which is 12, I would be playing Fortnite tonight. But I gotta do this tonight. You know, I gotta do it. You know, I gotta get this Double Shot Sunday because this one's been haunting me for quite some time, you know. And I'll be talking about what's going to be for next Sunday as well. Hey, Batman, I understand. You know, if you're gonna be busy working. Hey, Batman, I understand. We'll definitely have to play Fortnite some other time, my man. I know you're kind of busy. I understand that you're busy with work and stuff, you know, but we'll definitely have to catch up and play some Fortnite, of course, one of these times, my man. You gotta do what you gotta do in order to make that money, my man. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know, work comes first, then play comes later. Yeah, I know. I know. I completely tell myself that I am the GOAT. I am the greatest of all time in Fortnite, but to me, in my opinion, it don't feel like I'm the greatest of all time. But if you feel that way, if you feel like I'm the greatest of all time in Fortnite, you know, that's totally fine, you know. I just gotta tell myself that, you know, and keep myself going, you know. I know Mrs. Fortnite, Indian Princess, she's another one. She's like the GOAT, you know. Mrs. Fortnite, Indian Princess, we both, and Skull Candy, we all started our Fortnite career back in 2017 when Fortnite started. Yeah, I'll try to believe it, my man. I believe it, you know, but a lot of people may not think that way, Batman. You know, to be honest with you, Batman, I don't think you're trash in Fortnite, but it takes time, you know, it takes time to learn. You know, you you know, when you play with me, you know that I can teach you a lot of things, you know. But to me, you're like a good player, you know. You just gotta get used to it a little bit more, play the game a little bit more. You know, like I do, like me and Indian Princess does. We work together along with Mrs. G. We're like all family, of course. Yeah, but Batman, like I said to you before about the greatest of all time in Fortnite there. You know Irish Psycho. He probably doesn't think he probably doesn't believe that he probably doesn't believe that I'm the greatest of all time. And I think and Batman, I think you and I know that Irish Psycho doesn't believe that I'm the greatest of all time in Fortnite. Hey, you be streaming Star Wars and Monster Jam soon? Hey, that sounds good, my man. That sounds pretty good. Not gonna lie. I wish you the best of luck in those two, in streaming those two games, my man. You know that really sounds pretty cool. I might be streaming some NFL Madden sometime in the near future. Yeah, Batman, I agree with that. You know, I agree with that. You know, even All for Fame would even think the same thing, but it probably doesn't matter what Irish Cycle and All for Fame thinks about me being the greatest of all time in Fortnite, but I just gotta believe in myself that I am the greatest of all time. You know, I just gotta truly believe in myself, you know. Like you said, just believe in yourself. If I keep believing in myself, then I'll definitely keep going. That is true. That is true. I just gotta keep believing in myself that I am the greatest of all time. And it feels like Batman, you know, it feels like I'm the greatest to steal American long haul, because right now I just delivered my second load and I'm building confidence right now. You know, I'm building a lot of confidence here. Just between two loads. Two of them have absolutely been zero damage. So I'm building up confidence. So I'm like the greatest of all time in this game. I've started this game since my dad was back at my grandpa's trailer years ago, back in 2007 or 2008. Late 2007, early 2008. That's when I started this game. That's when I started doing this game years ago. I'll try not to lose it, my man. I'll try not to, you know. I'm trying my best. I'll try to keep my confidence going. Because load number 3, I need to stay confident for load number 3 going down to New Orleans. If I can get this trip to New Orleans, if I can get load number 3 in, that would be a huge confidence boost to let me know that this trip to Thunder Bay, could mean everything to me. It could change the whole world, like you said. It could change the whole world. I'm pretty confident that I'll get all 6 loads in before downtime. Even if it means extending downtime and getting all 6 loads in, That'll still build up my confidence. Still, that'll still build up. So I'm a perfect 2 for 2. I'm building up my confidence. All right, we'll go there. Grab another trailer. This one's heading to New Orleans. Where am I? I'm in Memphis, right? Yep. And I just like that, how I can answer my own question. Hey, Batman, I'll definitely have to come and check it out if I'm not streaming at all tonight. If I don't stream the second half of Double Shot Sunday, but knowing myself, I'll probably come by and check it out sometime. If it's not after 7 o'clock, then I'll come by and check it out. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to wait and see what happens, you know. If you guys are enjoying this Double Shot Sunday live stream, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn those notification bells on in case if I go live again with another Double Shot Sunday live stream. And guys, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your time. Without you guys, there wouldn't be no Mr. Goldrev Elite YouTube channel. And I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much for your support, your honesty, and respect. You know, I couldn't do it without you guys. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. God bless you all. Yeah, West Coast time. I don't know what time it'll be in the West Coast, but for me it's Central Time. 7 o'clock for me is Central Time. Hey, Batman, thank you, my man. You know, I really appreciate you being here, you know. You know, building up, helping me build up my confidence level, you know. And Batman, here's what I told myself while I was building up confidence, while I was getting this trailer and getting ready to go to New Orleans. I said to myself, while you were saying something in the chat, that if I can get this load down to New Orleans, if I can get load number 3, if I can get this load down on the road to number 3, get this down to New Orleans, it could change everything for me. Hey, you're on the road to 18K subs. Hey, keep going, my man. Keep going strong. Don't let up. Keep going. You'll get up there sooner or later, you know. Just keep building your confidence. Just keep building up the confidence level. Keep building your confidence level. You will get there. I believe that you will get to 100K subs. I do believe that. Just like me, on the road to 500 subs. And I want to try to become an Epic partner. That's what I want to try to do as well. Try to get to 1,000 subs so that way I can become so I can be a partner with Epic. Hey, Batman, I really do appreciate that. I appreciate the positivity, my man. You know, this is the type of thing I love, you know. Love seeing the support, the love, you know. It builds me up more. I really do appreciate that. That's okay. We'll just have to keep on rolling. I can't let no red light stop me. I gotta keep rolling. I gotta keep building up that confidence. Going towards downtime. Alright, mechanical parts, yes. Boom. Off to New Orleans we go. I'm not gonna give up, my man. I'm never gonna give up. Boy, this is gonna be an odd way for me to back my truck in to get this trailer. I don't know how they expect me to do it, but oh well. I'll figure out a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. I will find a way to get it done. Alright. Off to New Orleans we go. Load number 3 on its way. See, that's I don't like turning there, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. There we go, off to New Orleans. Take Interstate 55, going to New Orleans. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Batman. That's true. You know, you are being honest. You are telling the truth. I do believe that, and I appreciate your honesty. You know. As long as I keep going, keep doing what I'm doing, and build up the confidence, build up my strength to keep my confidence going. You know, that's all that matters to me, you know. I gotta do what I love most. I gotta go back in my load journal for a second there. I don't know if I hired a driver along the way. If I did, where? When and where did I hire a driver at? Oh, yes, I did. I did hire him. Okay, so back in week 19. So this would be load number 3. The load going from Atlanta to Great Falls is 1. That one was, well, that one was the first one that began the stream. So that's actually counted as 1. That one 2. And this one going to New Orleans is 3. I love to do everything. I love doing everything. You know, I wish I could be a quarterback of a football team. I would love to play some football. You know, playing football would be my thing. You know, I would love to become a quarterback to any team, but and I love doing and I love entertaining people. You know, I love doing this, you know. You know, it feels like Destiny has chosen me to do this, to do these live streams, you know. It just feels that way, you know. Do I really want to go to Thunder Bay? I don't know. Probably not, because Well, I could go up to Thunder Bay because I could pick up a driver along the way as well. Whoa! Almost crashed into that car there. Yeah, that would be cool, Batman, because my birthday's on February 1st. My birthday is February 1st. That would be cool if we can. I think that would be a really good idea to do a Fortnite stream on my birthday. You know, I think that would be really cool to do something like that. I can't believe this month of August. Yeah, I know, Batman. I know it. It sounds like a pretty good idea. It sounds like a pretty good idea. For my birthday wise. You know, and I probably would agree with you on that. I'm kind of digging that. I'm kind of digging that Fortnite vibe for my birthday. You know, I'm kind of digging. I'm kind of digging that vibe. You know. Because at the end of the year, we go into Fortnite OG 2, of course. And after Fortnite OG 2, we go into Chapter 6 at the end of the year. Which I'm excited for that. I'm kind of digging that Fortnite vibe right now. I'm kind of digging a Fortnite vibe right now. But I gotta stay true to my word. I gotta build up my confidence. I gotta do this Double Shot Sunday to build up my confidence. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta keep building up this momentum, keep building this mad pace. I should never give up. I can't give up on my Double Shot Sunday idea of doing this stream, because it's helping me build up my confidence. It's really helping me.
Stagnant 8's hands on 10-7.
This is only the first half of Double Shot Sunday with me starting out. Then Mrs. G starts the next one. Hey, Batman, Hey, Batman, I really do appreciate you stopping by, my man. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a great night. I hope you have a great day, my man. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for being a mod and a supporter to the stream. Low number 3 gonna be in the books here shortly. Very shortly. We've been live for over 2 hours already. But we're gonna keep on going. I'm canceling out my load going to Thunder Bay and I'm going right back to San Antonio because I'm confident I can do it. I'm confident that I can do it from New Orleans to San Antonio. Here we go. We're in New Orleans. I do have a big decision though, because I can think about this, you know. If I go to Thunder Bay, and if I connect that trip to Thunder Bay, it could change everything. Could build up my confidence level big time. But do I have the strength to go for it though? That's the question. I don't want to sound like I'm doubting myself here, but we'll have to see though. Let's worry about the load count first. Well, I have no choice but to keep going. I can't let a red light stop me. We've been doing so good.
13 up ahead.
So far, so good. Perfect 2 of 2 so far. Could this be a perfect 3 for 3? Come on, freaking car. You gonna let me in there or what? Of course. Now I gotta make a turnaround. Come on, traffic. Let me in there. Let me get in there. It's kind of a hard turn to get in there. Perfect 3 for 3. Remain perfect. See about buying another garage. See if we can buy a garage down here. $699.99. Yep, we want to purchase. All right, let's get another trailer. Load number 4. Yep, I'm gonna have to order me another truck. And where does it go? Where does that go? Of course, where does it go? Okay, so I gotta put it in Eddie's food. We'll buy the same truck like I got. Color wise, so it doesn't have to be all that perfect. We are just 59 minutes away from downtime. I could go to Orlando. I have a pretty good idea on where I want to go with this one. I wanted to go to San Antonio. I wanted to go to Thunder Bay. But this time, let's go to Orlando. I haven't been down that way for ages.
Anyone out there with a weather report?
Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till it stops raining. Or do it this way. We're a perfect 3 of 3 so far. Would love to become a perfect 4 of 4. Here we go. Off to Orlando we go. Grab load number 5 from down that way. Pick up a driver along the way. There we go. Off to Orlando we go. Downtime's at 1 o'clock. Or unless if all 6 loads get delivered. We are 55 minutes away from downtime. I'm hoping to either end up in Charleston, hoping to go to Charleston and go to Miami, and end up in Miami. End my run going to Miami. But I will tell you this though. There may not be no extra incentive for me, but let's stay true to my word though. That trip to Thunder Bay will come around. And when it does, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. We're all gonna go together. My run will end in Miami. Load number 5 goes to Charleston. And Charleston to Miami. That's where I'm hoping, that's probably where I hope to end up before downtime. Then we go from Miami to Salt Lake City. That's going to be a huge trip that everybody would love to see. And I'll save that one for Wednesday. For Triple Play Wednesday. So we'll have Triple Play Wednesday on Wednesday. We'll have Double Play Thursday on Thursday. And we'll have Random Game Friday and either a double shot Sunday or an oops, it's a mixed up Sunday. We'll see what's going to be. I'll talk about it later tonight during the second half. Right now, I'm hoping my run ends in Miami. Right now, we're off to Orlando. Be Orlando, Charleston, and end it all in Miami before going to Salt Lake. Going from Miami to Salt Lake City. First things first, in order to go to Salt Lake City, I had to get past Orlando, Charleston, and Miami in order to go there. That'll be the biggest trip of the summer. Or whenever we do this game again. Probably won't be for a while. The biggest party of the summer ends in Miami. For me, the biggest party of the summer for the first half of Double Shot Sunday ends in Miami. A run to Miami ends it. Now, by rule, if I pick up a load before downtime, I must complete it. Which load number 4 is on its way to Orlando right now. I'm confident I'm going to get all 6 in. We're on 4, 2 to go. Low count goal is 6 of 12 to wrap up the first half of Double Shot Sunday. It all comes down to this. It all comes down to these final 2 loads. After this one, it comes down to the final 2. The one to Charleston and the one to Miami. To end the biggest road trip of the summer for me. To wrap up the first half of Double Shot Sunday. Try to go perfect 4 for 4. Let's see. We get to hire Ben this time. Let's hire him. Hire that driver Ben on. So let's do it. All right. Here we go. It all depends on the final 2 trips. This is the final trip of 3. Load number 4. The final trip going to Orlando. One of the final trips. Orlando, Charleston, and the biggest road trip of the summer ends in Miami for me. And we probably won't play this again for a long time. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. Like I said, the biggest party of the summer and the low count goal for me ends in Miami. Gotta go to Charleston next. Orlando, Charleston, and Miami. That's where it all ends. Let's go ahead and put our driver on the road. Let's go ahead and put him on the road. Well, we'll go opposite way around. Be Orlando. Still be Charleston, though. Instead of going to Charleston, let's go to Mobile. Instead of going to Charleston, we'll go Mobile, Orlando, Mobile, and Miami. The biggest party of the summer still ends in Miami. Here we come. We're going into Orlando. The biggest road trip I gotta take away from all this is that trip to Boston, from Great Falls to Boston. That if there was one great trip that I've had fun doing during this live stream, it would be that one. From Great Falls to Boston. That was just like a fun trip. One of the best, I think that's probably one of the best trips of my American long haul career. One of the best ones. Along with this one going from New Orleans to Orlando. Orlando to Mobile, that's going to be another good one. And Mobile to Miami. Them are going to be the three best trips by far. By far going to be the best three trips of my American long haul career. So let's do it. 2 loads with 2 loads to go. This is it. Let's see if I can remain. Perfect. Still gonna remain perfect. Perfect. 4 for 4. Yeah, baby. Perfect. 4 for 4. Now it's time to end it all. Mobile and Miami, the double M's. Let's get the final 2 trailers ordered. Here we go. Final stops. Mobile and Miami, the double M's. The biggest party of the summer comes to an end in Miami. I know what you guys are thinking, like, no extra incentive? Come on. Well, it's getting close to downtime. We'll see what happens. I can't make no promises. I can't let a red light stop me now. I gotta go. I gotta go for it.
How's the weather looking up ahead? Looks like a window washer, but nothing in. How's the flow looking for us up ahead? We are 10.
Try to go perfect 5 for 5. We are half an hour away from downtime. The biggest double shot party of the summer, double shot Sunday party of the summer, ends in Miami. Ends with the final run to Miami. We've been live for 3 hours. Load number 5 on its way to Mobile. And the final run ends in Miami. That'll be the final run to Miami. Get this truck repaired, get it ready for the finale, for the biggest double shot Sunday party of the summer finale. With me closing it out. on the final run to Miami to go into downtime. Load number 6. The final load is coming up after this run to Mobile. The load going to Miami is coming up next. What a way to close out the biggest party of the summer, part 1 of the biggest party of the summer, Double Shot Sunday, with the final run to Miami. And we'll see where Mrs. G goes. We'll see what Mrs. G does in the second half. The second half of the Double Shot Sunday live stream will begin at 7 o'clock tonight. And will be running its way all the way till 11 o'clock for downtime. At 11 o'clock tonight will be downtime. That's part 2. And I'll talk about what's going to happen for Double Shot Sunday in part 2.
How's the flow looking for us up ahead?
Right now, see if we can go perfect 5 for 5. Remain perfect.
Got an alligator in the granny lane, slowing things down. I got you loud and clear.
There may be no extra incentive, but I'm sorry I couldn't take advantage of the extra incentive. But don't give up hope just yet. Mrs. G could take on that extra incentive tonight in part 2. Now, here's how the situation works. If I make it to Mobile and deliver this load, by rule, if I pick up the final load going to Miami, I must deliver it in order to expand. Downtime will expand due to that final load if I grab it. On which that's what I'm going to do. We'll send that trailer to New Orleans for right now. Send it to the garage in New Orleans till I'm ready for it. I can always bring it back to Mobile when I'm ready. It all comes down to the final load. The final load of the summer. The run to Miami. The final run to Miami will take us right into downtime. Nothing would be better to top off Double Shot Sunday with a perfect 6 for 6. That'll be the icing on that'll be the icing on the cake. A perfect 6 for 6. Be the cherry on top. Kind of a close call there. Couple of close calls on this road. On the road. But now I want to try and end it. Try to end it all. Get that final load before we go into downtime. Perfect. 5 for 5, baby. Let's bring that final trailer up here. Now it's the finale.
Looks like a bandit crossing. Better watch for him.
Here we go. The final load of them all. The biggest party of the summer finale. The final run to Miami. The final run to Miami begins here in Mobile. Load number 6. This is it. Here we go. By rule. Now I have to get to Miami. The final load of the biggest party of the summer. The finale. The biggest finale of them all. The road to Miami. Load number 6. The final load. It's on its way to Miami right now. The road ends in Miami. And that's where I'm going to take it into downtime. By rule now. In order to go into downtime, by rule, this load has to make it to Miami. This is the final load going to Miami. The finale of the biggest road trip of the summer. Off to Miami we go. And that's when downtime will take place. Try to go for a perfect 6 for 6 to put the cherry on top.
The next rest stop. I copy you loud and clear.
Eighteen Wheels of Steel American Long Haul is running at double speed this time. So the second half of Double Shot Sunday will be this game again. But this time it'd be with a different truck. But here we go. This is it. The final run of them all. The biggest finale road trip of the summer wraps up in Miami. Now, the final trip of the summer, the final road trip of the summer. Take 10 on the 95. And that'll lead us right into downtime. So here we go for all the marbles for a perfect 6 for 6. Can I get the job done? By rule, I picked up the load before downtime. I picked this final load up before downtime. By rule, I have to get it down there in order to go into downtime.
What's a 10 of a F? It's so weird. I got you out clear.
Something's telling me to take 10 on the 75. And that's exactly what I'm going to do in order to take it into downtime. This is the final load. This might be the final load of the season. It's all or nothing. Perfect 6 for 6 on the line. It is officially downtime, which is 1 o'clock. But downtime has been extended, though. Because by rule, I picked up the trailer. I picked up this trailer before downtime. So load number 6 will count. Downtime has been extended.
Well, hands up, 10-7. Keep them rolling. I copy you loud and clear. Native, look out a traffic report up ahead. Looks like there's a county bounty taking pictures up ahead. I copy you loud and clear.
Trying to remain perfect one more time to get load number 6 of 12 in. Double shot Sunday downtime will take place after this load gets delivered and when I park the truck.
Yeah, we got a traffic report up ahead. But freehand looking good. 10-4 hand, thanks for the contact. Anyone got a 10-13? They're calling for a window wash here soon. 10-4, appreciate it.
Get some gas here. Of course, while I'm down here. What a way to end the Double Shot Sunday. Biggest road trip party of the summer. What a perfect 6 for 6. 6 out of 12 loads completed for me. No extra incentive needed. I completed my end of the load count. 6 of 12. Perfect 6 for 6. Now, downtime will take place after I change the trailer and park the truck. Then we'll wrap it up and go into downtime. All right, what trailer goes next? All right, the MC food plant goes. All right. Get a truck. Order a truck. Oh, sell that one. I don't want that one. All right. Oh, boy. What's this one I wanted? That was a mistake, of course. Mistakes happen. Made a lot of money on them 6 runs. On that 6 load count out of 12. So I completed my end of the bargain of the Double Shot Sunday load count, which is 12. Now It's Mrs. G's turn in the second half. Go back to the place I delivered to and park the truck so we can go into downtime. So I can start my road to Salt Lake City, from Miami to Salt Lake City on Wednesday. On a triple play Wednesday.
Did one on that last transmit. 10-4, and thanks for coming.
Alright, we're gonna grab a lot of eggs. Woo! Get ready for Wednesday. Let's get this thing ready for Wednesday. $84,660 worth of eggs going up to Salt Lake City. But the biggest one is in reverse. Miami to Vancouver. But that's not where I want to go.
Anyone out there with a weather report?
But on Wednesday, we start the road to Salt Lake. Well, guys, that'll be it for the Double Shot Sunday 18 Wheels of Steel Part 1 of the Double Shot Sunday live stream. If you guys enjoyed this live stream, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn those notification bells on, because if I go live again with another Double Shot Sunday, American Long Haul, live stream, 18 Wheels of Steel, American Long Haul. And guys, if you enjoyed the stream, hit that like button. I really do appreciate it. And without you guys, there wouldn't be no Mr. Gold Raven Elite YouTube channel, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for your time. Thank you for your honesty, your respect, your great commitment to this community. You know, without you guys, there wouldn't be no community. There wouldn't be no Society, Anarchy, Brotherhood community, or Mr. Gold Raven Elite YouTube channel. I really do appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you for your loyal support. You know, it means a lot to me. God bless you guys. This is Mr. Gold Raven Elite, reminding you guys to help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. I will catch you guys later tonight for the second half of the 18 Wheels of Steel American Long Haul Double Shot Sunday live stream. If you thought this stream was a W, put a W in the chat. This is Mr. Gold Raven Elite, giving you guys a salute. Saying peace. And I'm signing out. Mr. Gold Raven Elite is out. Have a great day, everybody.